Dudes, back again. Shout out Open-Minded Folk. Shout out to the Woo. Get him up, Claude. Yeah, he flips it in new style. The more updated. We're back with the Wu Clan. Shout out all the Wu fans. This is Do You by RZA from the Bobby Digital Bullet album. That's one of RZA's, another one of his aliases.
Bobby Digital?
Yeah. Just like Cool Keith.
He's in like armor or something on there, isn't he? He's like a spacesuit, right?
Yeah, it's like some samurai fucking spacesuit shit.
Space samurai.
Just like Cool Keith, you know, one of his aliases is called Robbie Analog.
Dude, I was the one that told you about that.
Come on, my niggas. Yo, put your guns in your right hand and hold it down towards the floor. Point all your guns down towards the floor for a minute.
All down.
Just want to talk to you. Yeah, you can
All your guns down to the floor.
You want to laugh like this. Oh my wild dingy ass. Yeah. Y'all niggas move a little up to the front. Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. Word up with my weed ass, I'll play the right for a second. Nah, man, check it out. All y'all niggas on X, y'all keep y'all asses in the back. Alright? Straight up. Matter of fact, yo. Matter of fact, we gon' mingle this shit like peas in the motherfucking pot. Straight up, dingy style. Word up.
Word up.
Splash like this.
He's giving you, he's putting you on notice.
Who's gonna open this shit?
Walk with a ditty pop up, you silly pop, chippy pop, fuck around, son, I fill your face up with 50 shot darts, and it pop like toss, extreme speed on.
Jiffy Pop!
Dude. Right where he starts coming in with the bars, man.
Dude, RZA gets you amped, huh? You listen like
Yeah,
even
but
to
he
the
left that gap, and then that dude just bippity bop.
He's the king of that
Like,
shit, though.
holy
He's the
shit.
king of like hyping you up on the record because he did that on their first
Yeah, he's putting you on notice.
group
like,
project,
hey, we're
36
coming in, we're
Chambers.
gonna fucking kick your ass.
That song Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to
Just
fuck
get ready
with.
for it.
He just talks shit the whole time just to amp you up while you're listening to the song.
Yeah.
Shouting out everybody.
Back, alright? Straight up, matter of fact, yo.
Matter of
Matter of
fact,
fact, we gon' mingle this shit like peas in the motherfucking pot. Straight up, dingy style. Word up. As we splash like this. Walk with a ditty pop up, you silly pop, chippy pop, fuck around, son, I fill your face up with 50 shot darts, and it pop like toss, extreme speed on quarter like Anakin inside the pod, headed for the finish line. Watch Bobby crossing, hoes with the dot.
Anakin?
Something about Anakin inside the pod, like he's racing and shit.
Oh shit.
You gotta listen to that shit.
Walk with a ditty pop up, you silly pop, chippy pop, fuck around, son, I fill your face up with 50 shot darts, and it pop like toss, extreme speed on quarter like Anakin inside the pod, headed for the finish line. Watch Bobby crossing, hoes with the diamonds on your toes, come on and floss it. I be one of those four skinny cats with the 4'9", 311 that rip through power using fake spine. I coach a power tugging boys who be drunk, bugging, loving loud noise for toys. Club thugging, hugging, sweet chocolate deluxe, rubbing sexy buttercups that don't give a fuck about the cop in the club or the bouncer with the flash.
Yeah,
Where's that Bobby Digital?
Right.
Sorry.
It's Bobby Digital. Really. I mean, that's
Yeah.
It's like
It's
Doom.
RZA.
Doom's got tons of aliases. This
It's
is
like
this is one of
the
RZA's.
beat. He's the producer, and then
Produced
Bobby Digital rapped
RZA
on it.
as Bobby. Yeah, he's vicious.
Digital Bullet. I mean, he's shooting bullets everywhere.
I know there was a time too. I don't know if him and Raekwon. I don't think they were getting along for a while. You know, and
that'll do it.
I don't know.
It happens, you know.
I don't know.
Especially
maybe,
9 guys, 10 guys, 11 guys. Well, at least 2 or 3 are gonna.
Yeah, and especially, I mean,
Statistically.
they went like a good 5-6 years straight. Put out a lot of projects back in the '90s.
Yeah.
And then shit kind of started getting, probably, a little sideways here and there or something. But
What's
or
their
weight,
newest?
depending on
What's
how
their
people
newest song that everybody knows?
See, that's the thing. They have a lot. I don't really keep up with Wu-Tang like I used to. I'll listen to, and there's a lot of songs that I don't even know like that I've heard from
Like, if
them.
you go to Spotify and you go to
Because-
the page, it shows like their top.
I know even in the 2000s they put out at least another 3 or 4 group projects, you know. So and everyone else was also putting out, you know, doing their thing, the individual thing, of course. But yeah, I mean, I'm more of like it's this nostalgic kind of thing
On
with me, you know.
on
I go back and
Spotify,
listen to shit from the 90s.
Cream,
mostly.
CREAM, Cash Rules.
Oh yeah,
everything
that
around
whole
me
album's
has
the shit.
272.3 million
Yeah,
views. 0.4 if you round up.
listens. Yeah,
Protect Your Neck is second. Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With third. Triumph fourth.
see, it's their first
Bring the
couple albums.
Ruckus.
Yeah,
We've done Bring the Ruckus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole first album.
Triumph.
That's
I think
one of
we
the-
did Triumph, didn't we?
That's one of the albums I
Let's
listened to. Yeah, we did. You'll know it. When they go 6 minutes straight, no fucking chorus.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
Raekwon just ends this one. Every MC's on that. That might be one of the only. Yeah, he just talks mad. He's hyping you up.
79. Oh wait.
For robbery.
Yeah, but we're listening to Do You.
Bugging, loving loud, noise from toys. Club thugging, hugging, sweet, chocolate deluxe, rubbing. Sexy buttercups that don't give a fuck about the cop in the club. Or the bouncer with the flashlight. One walk past, right? Some pull the razor, drop the skill like you was mad, right? I played the cipher in the corner, teaching math. And how for one talk to 100 brothers for labs. Because you can't do me. Because you can't do me. Because you can't do me. Come on.
Be yourself.
And if you wanted to be, yeah, but
yourself.
if you wanted to be him, you can't,
Right?
because you can't be him.
Yeah,
You
because
But
he's
do
him
you because you can't do
and you're
me,
you.
or be me, or something.
You be
What do you
yourself.
say?
Because
Yeah.
how are you gonna be somebody else?
Well,
I mean, yeah, there's wannabes out there that act like other people. Even think about how many fucking.
yeah, but I mean, he is making it.
think about how many
statement.
like even
You
like
can't do me.
yeah. But think about even like how many like Metallica cover bands there are
Right.
that want to be
Yeah.
like James Hetfield from 1985 and shit for
Yeah.
for the rest of their
There's
lives and shit. It's so weird. Just be
The
yourself.
Metal Duo. Have you ever heard?
Cover
of
the song. Be yourself.
They try to be
Right.
ACDC and shit.
Yeah. Do you, cause you can't do me.
Because you can't do me.
And we make it.
Because you can't do me. Come on.
Drum roll.
Yo, son, wake up. Yo, I gotta do this, man. I gotta get this money, son. Features in the crowd, appearance like black, I'm proud. In the background, no sounds, 4 pound, we hold ground. Brooklyn bound, 7 initials up in the crown. One man, trampling officials, they shot him down supreme. Extreme lean king, killing machines. All I wanna do is feed my seed. Plus my team, keep it logical, no games, straight up about product.
Who is it?
I don't know, but this is the first time we've listened to
Could be,
a Wu-Tang related song, and you're like, I don't know who this is.
Diabolical drums, and I run from none. Testimony one, get my life before my only son felonious crumbs. Why they wanna press me with guns? Now I'm in the face of the judge. Court case starved from a race place. Based on drugs, some make slug. As it was written, stole through any block forbidden.
That's what's that guy we just did him? Maxine,
Ghost?
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Kind of sounded like him.
Not
Maybe
really.
Raekwon.
I was gonna say Capadonna, but
I'm just
honestly,
saying
I
the only
can't.
ones I know.
I can't tell. This could be
That's probably Killer Priest.
one of his more recent projects too. Fill us in, Justin. I know you're all about it.
Right?
Fill us in, everybody, because this could be like one of Bobby Digital, RZA's, more recent projects. In my head, I'm thinking
Yeah, it doesn't say
Capadonna,
when it
but
came out, 78,000
I mean,
views.
that's the thing too. Like I just got done saying earlier.
Okay.
Like I got done saying earlier, I'm listening to mostly '90s Wu-Tang, right? I don't listen to a lot of the more recent
You
stuff.
have no excuse. You have YouTube.
But I'm saying, well, it's good though. We leave them for review. It's a
Well,
fresh
true.
reaction.
Yeah.
But also, those guys are a lot
Touche.
older now. Their voice is going to change. So that could be Capadonna.
A young
and he's just older, or I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know right now. Fill me in the comments. I could be slipping.
With it.
I'm trying to picture this MC because I know I know the sound of all their voices.
Right.
From like, especially like I said, the early records, but you know, I haven't listened to a lot of recent like Method Man or Inspector Deck or any of those, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, cool. Put that out there.
Lock hidden, why they wanna stop precision? 85% of my brothers locked in prison, and we just keep dying for the love of good living. But do you?
That could be Ghost. Could be Ghost.
You know those jams in the park? They produce the spark. Made me feel words, how I read books in the dark. I always took it to heart, loved the art. A lifetime of darts, rip crews apart. Made it stay real short. I stamped in passports. Couldn't bring through no whack shit of no sort. I walked the borough, challenging the best that stood. Taught metal mics, they conduct better than wood. Once I electrify, you know he expect to die. Grounded, red stars. Nigga fry, my opponent block. The beat coming from his box. Investment ranker, who's a joke to stop. Keep a rhythmic pace, maintaining great balance. Moving in steps of unheard of silence. Normal progression as the slope steepens. Niggas wanna light up.
I have a question.
What?
To like, you know how like RZA is known as like not the face of Wu-Tang, but like the beat maker of Wu-Tang, or whatever.
Yeah.
And whenever somebody like, sometimes when people talk about Wu-Tang, they say the RZA, the Jizza, the Wu-Tang Clan, and like why?
RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard.
They're the original three,
Yeah.
or like the main three. That,
Yeah, because they're all cousins, and they're the first ones I think that were probably messing with that hip hop stuff, and they all had their little individual things they were doing before Wu-Tang. Like Jizza had an album out called The Genius, which we might have to check out. It's from like 1990 or something.
Might have to check out. He said.
The whole album, because it's from like from 1990, so it's like a few years before even the first Wu-Tang album.
Jesus,
they were all,
let's hear that. Let's put some of that on.
But they were all doing like their individual thing, and but I think RZA, like I said before, he was always working, even if it was like, I think Ghostface and maybe even him weren't getting along, or Ghostface and Raekwon were from rival neighborhoods, and a lot of them were.
If they did that,
but he was. Yeah, well, years later, but I'm saying before they came together and made their first group album.
Oh, because like RZA was like.
RZA was always working with them.
Right.
He was always doing songs with these people, and
That's
he had these tapes. From, he already made like certain songs, like a year or two before they even released. It was just like a demo-y type version
back
of it.
then when there's like,
but it was all cassettes and shit.
When there was more time, because there wasn't
all
like
analog.
Social media, and like
the
wall of life trend wasn't going so fast, where you could sit and like
because you didn't
vibe out on all this shit and like create all these badass songs in a more stable timeline, because it wasn't just changing all the time. You know what I mean?
You were more into your own.
Because everybody knows everything, so you
you were
on.
more.
You can't do the same thing
in your own little world. You weren't connected to everyone like everyone is now.
Yeah.
You know?
And then when you could emerge,
unless you called somebody on the phone.
Holy shit, that's amazing! Like, wow.
Yeah, unless you called somebody on the fucking landline phone, that was your.
Yeah, there was no
communication back in the early 90s.
Long distance collabing, unless it was like, hey,
wasn't no cell phone.
Like send.
There was. I mean, there was.
Mail instead of emailing, you'd be mailing.
Or faxing.
Like tapes to other people.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. And then like, this is what I did. Send it back.
Yeah.
And that's how you collab. But now you can almost do it instantly.
So,
like, we should try that sometime. Like, you hear me at home, and we write a song, collabing back and forth.
Yeah, we each send our
shit, and we only work on it.
Their shit.
Like, that would be cool. Or even an album or something. That would just be a cool concept.
I mean, that's how I think like Metallica did it. They still kind of do it, but back in the day, they'd all like, at the end of a tour, they'd all throw their tapes in this thing.
Hey, these are my.
They each give each other their riff tapes. They'd learn the shit or listen to it.
Gas leaking.
sampled Dolly Parton there. That's like a young Dolly Parton. That's awesome.
Anyway, anyone who was...
Yeah, I could hear that.
Yeah. It just sounded like it too.
Let's hear a little taste of
Duh.
That Genius.
I was about to say that. Like,
maybe just type in the G.
What are you doing? Oh, you don't know how to do it.
I got it.
The Genius Come to Me?
That was his single. He had it way back when.
Really?
That's like that sound in 1991.
Yeah.
For like
like
urban hip hop type shit.
That shit was.
I mean, that sounds like New Jack Swing, which is we did that song "Now That We Found Love" by Heavy D and the Boys. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? That was New Jack. The guy that did the beat for that, his name's Teddy Riley, and he created New Jack Swing. It's like that. It's like that jazz.
Jesus Christ.
Fused with
You're a genius too.
Fused with hip hop. It's like hip hop fused with
sitting next to Rick D.
Hip hop fused with dance music. That's what that is. That's It's got like 2 or 3 elements to it. But that's what this sounds like. This beat is.
Yeah, that.
It's 1990.
This lady with the hella pop body, with a pair of bedroom eyes that were clocking the genius. Well, you see what I mean is, she had to look as if she was attracted to me. So what I did, I reacted in a manner just to show that I was feeling the same. Now check out the game. I said, lovely, I be the genius, and how you doing? I'm on the chase and you're the one that I'm pursuing. She said, it's a pleasure, genius. I'm doing kinda fine, but what's on your mind? I said, come to me. She knew me from back in the days, and that I had her running on a wild sex craze. I said, now you're kinda big and well developed. Parts of your body just make my head swallow. She said her feelings were so deep for me, to the point where she wanted to sleep with me. I said, come on, babe, I know you're joking. She said, if I'm joking, you must be smoking. I said, the only thing I wanna be smoking is your boots. And she said, I hear you, true. And just from that little bit of conversation, it put my hormones into activation. The whole thing just went to my head as I held the hands and said, baby, come to me.
Well, there you go. We got half of the song for you.
Sorry.
No, that's cool, man. Like that is that sound right there is so encapsulated in that era of music. You know what I mean? No one's making that type of sound. Like that's fucking early '90s.
What would you call it?
That's some New Jack Swing shit, man. That's like hip hop mixed with dance music.
I heard that, like
fused with some jazz.
The last time I think I heard that sentence or that word, New Jack Swing,
2 or 3 years
on
ago.
Rick D's in the Weekly Top 40.
Oh, really?
Like
back in the day,
30 years ago.
But yeah, it's cool shit. That brings you back to a time, man.
I don't know.
We're out. Peace.
27.
Everyone else. Laters, y'alls.
Beautiful man, we have opinions, we always keep an open mind, yeah.